Hi, everybody.
Right.
Welcome to our monthly date with Nate. And normally we do this on Saturday, but we had
I'm
some
traveling
schedule
tomorrow.
conflicts.
Yes.
Yeah, so instead we're doing it this afternoon. And then as soon as we wrap up this afternoon, I've got to run, go finish getting dressed because I'm going out. And I don't get to do it very often, so I like to brag about it when it's going to happen. Like I'm
Yes.
going out, so gonna go see my guy Julian tonight. He's playing at the club where my son works. And thank you, Nancy. Thank you for the donation. So a big hello to everybody. I'm not going to call out names, or we're going to be here until forever. I'm not going to do all of the beginning uh, advertising stuff because that's going to take us forever. Nate, you're frozen. And oh, there you are. Okay, now you moved. Except to say, I still love my intro. I still get goosebumps every time it plays, and that's a big thank you to Andrew Niki Skincare. Andrew, the founder of the company, was the one that made that intro for me as a gift, and so I'm forever thankful because I couldn't produce it. That's for damn sure. And he made one for Marina and somebody else, and I can't remember who else, but he did Marina's, he did mine, and I think he's working on a few other people that asked him, "Well, could you do one for me?" And for him, it's like a hobby.
Yes.
It's a former career that he used to do, and now it's just like a hobby that he likes to do. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, Karen. Um, I appreciate that. So, personal questions today, and uh, try to steer clear of the politics because um, I've had enough. I've just had enough of dealing with it. That's all there is to it. Thank you, Melody. So, Nate, what you got happening? I know you got to run right after. We're going to cut it off right at an hour, y'all, because Nate's got
Uh,
plans, I got plans, and the clock is
nothing
ticking.
much. Nothing much for the next few days because I'm traveling, so it will
Yeah.
be a little bit of a break. I have just one show tomorrow, which is at my 10 o'clock a.m. And that is really in the middle of the night for the US, but it is allowing some people from Europe and other countries to join. And so that's or very early risers in the US or people who can't sleep at night. So it's been kind of interesting. So tomorrow I will be doing that. It's my 10 a.m. It will be 5 a.m. Eastern. So don't wake up for this. Don't wake up. I really don't want you to wake up for this. But if
On a
people want,
Saturday, I'm not getting up at 5 a.m.
but I get the Australians, I get Africans, I get so it's kind of nice to see a different crowd, and I'm just having coffee at that time.
There you go. Awesome, awesome. And I've got a new person coming on with me tomorrow. Her name is June Wagner. Uh, she does political readings as well as I think she does astrology. I know she does political readings. Anyway, I've watched several of her political videos, and she seems really cool. I think y'all are going to enjoy her. I know right about the time I was trying to get in touch with her, one of my members was like, "Hey, you need to check out this girl here." Go check her out. She's really good. And I was like, I was just looking at that. So she's going to be on with me tomorrow at noon Central. And then, and let's see, I don't know, my book is covered. Members, I got a members meeting tomorrow at 4, and then the slumber party tomorrow night. So I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning because I got to be up until well past
But but,
midnight.
Sherry, but now that I have your number, I can call you and wake you up.
You could if you wanted to. The rest of my family might would kill you, but yeah, you could. Who the hell's calling at 5 a.m.? or actually the first thing out of their mouths will probably be who died. You know, usually when you get a call in the middle of the night, that's usually the first thing you think of is, okay, who died? So, but I'm happy to see everybody here. I'm trying to scroll as we chit chat for a minute and uh, and star some questions here. I do appreciate very, very, very much the ones that y'all put in caps because it helps me see them, and because I'm blind, and which is why I have to wear my glasses so I can see what I'm looking at. Um,
And I didn't know star was a verb, but after you StreamYard, you know that star is a verb, starring questions.
oh, really?
No, I'm
My, we progressed in the linguistic world. Now, starring is a verb. I'm gonna start. I guess wrenching should be too, huh? Because we
yes.
wrench
So
people when we make them a moderator. It's amazing how terminology like that. I mean, just like in the beginning, Google was just a website you
Google
used,
something.
and
Yes,
now it's like it's a verb. Oh, go Google it, and everybody knows exactly what you mean when you say it.
yes.
And so I think that's kind of funny. Um, all right, I think I've gotten all the questions. All right, let me go
Starred. You
back
have your
down to the
questions
bottom.
starred.
And uh, I know we're not going to get to all of you tonight for today. For those of you that we don't get to, if you're not able to catch me or Nate um, tomorrow or over the weekend, I will, like I said, I'll be back at noon tomorrow. You can ask, and again, slumber party, you can ask. That's 10 p.m. on Central Time on Saturday nights. And I am going to go ahead, and that's the wrong, yep, that's it right there. Okay, questions are now closed because I know we'll never get to all the ones we have. So let's just jump right in. Let's see. Uh, Thank you, Nancy, and thank you, Cassie. And okay, Samantha had a question. Publishing a book later this year. How will it go? Reactions to book. Will it spread? Okay. Let's go with this. And whenever you're ready, Nate, you go.
I know. Yeah, I get the sense, Samantha, that this is really the moment for you. There's a ripeness that you can see here. You're gonna take on that lead of getting the book out. I feel like you're gonna personally promote a lot of the book. This card tells me with the image that it's actually gonna go out in the public, even in audiences that you might not have thought about. I feel like it's gonna spread to even audiences that you didn't necessarily think about from the beginning.
There you go. Well, the first one I got was Truth Revealed, followed by Innovative Idea, followed by Adventure and Journey. So this is telling me that a lot of people are going to really be interested in your book. They're going to see something kind of new and different and interesting on it. And it's going to take you on a wild journey that you're going to have fun with. So yeah, that's really good. Nate, you froze again. All
Oh,
right. Either that or you're playing
no.
freeze really good. I don't know which. Um, okay, let's see who is uh, Next up, we have Tapioca Thievery. Karen, will my home refinance be closed in May? Will Karen's home finance close in May? Will Karen's home finance close in May? It had to think about it for a minute and then it decided to go to yes.
I'm getting a
So,
yes. Yeah,
there you
trust.
go.
But it might be late May, right?
Yeah,
I
it's not going to be the first.
no, no. It's not
Probably
next week.
closer to the end of the month. I think that's why it was kind of circling in the beginning, like it was thinking about it until it decided, yeah, okay, we're gonna do it late May. Um, and let's see, we've got SW. Will I still have a job this summer? Okay. Will SW still have a job this summer? I'm getting a yes on that. So
Yeah, experiencing to me like you're still in the job. I'm just a little bit concerned with this exhaustion. So you need to do a lot of self-care. I feel like maybe this job is exhausting or bringing you down, right? You're still in the job, but it might be a bit exhausting.
there you go. All right. Next up, we have Vinavar. Is that how you say that? Um,
Whenever, yep.
Vinavar, I'm putting my house on the market in June. Will it sell fast? Well, y'all are asking a lot of yes no questions, so I should have took my yes no deck out. I'll have to go grab it. Okay. Will Vivinar's house sell quickly this summer? Will Vivinar's house sell quickly this summer? Well, I'm getting a really strong yes, so yeah.
I'm getting within two months.
There you go.
And that would be considered quickly, right? I mean,
Oh yeah, I would
yeah,
think so, especially if you're just putting it up.
yep.
Because I know a lot of times it can take a little bit
Man,
to kind
to
of get
sell.
there. Um, okay, let's see. Prairie Griffith asked, uh, "Tell me about my voiceover career through May." Okay, voiceover career through May.
Oh. I'm getting really good cards for you, Perry. Wheel of Fortune, a big change. Like I feel like there's a shift. Transformation is also a big shift. And then I get creativity. So there's the voiceover, but I feel like it can also lead to other things. So it feels like opportunities is the key word here. Going with the flow, trust, trust, trust.
I always wanted to do that. I always thought that would be such an interesting thing to do. Back before my voice got ruined. Now I sound like I'm talking to a gravel pit most of the time. Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, they're warning you to watch your motivation because sometimes you can get a little bit in the dumps and you might lack a little motivation. So make sure you keep your spirits up and that you continue to do whatever steps it is you take to push it to get it out there. But then I get associates, fateful ties. So that's telling me you're going to run into some people, maybe meet a new client or something that's going to help open up some doors and get you perhaps some new opportunities coming your way. Because I know with voiceover, there's a lot of different things you can do with that. Um, but Uh, I feel very positive. Yeah, it's
Yeah. Hmm.
very much so. Um, let's see. Okay, let's see. Addie Gaddy. I like that name. I have an interview today at 4:30 with Summit Aerospace.
Okay.
Will it be successful? Okay,
Interview.
will Addie's interview with Summit Aerospace be successful?
Yeah.
Well, I get a strong yes. What are you like
That's
a Addie? What do you do? Are you like a some kind of an astrophysicist or something, or an engineer, aeronautic engineer? That would be interesting. That would be a really cool job. Okay, excuse me. All right, Kimberly Canoose. Um, my personal 66th New Year was Wednesday the 22nd. Where should I place my focus? All right, my personal 66. Well, first, happy birthday. Happy
yes.
New Year. You're just a year ahead of me. I'll be 65 in a little over a month. So, uh, okay, let's see. Interesting.
Um, I'm getting it's kind of a big deal for you. Look at this tower. Like this is, I feel like this 66 is really, really a big deal. The interest I got was the lovers. So is there some sort of relationship, focusing on relationship? Of course, we think romantic, but could it be also just social friendships? So I'm just gonna keep the word relationships.
All right. Well, the first card, and I just pulled it. This is a new deck. I just pulled it just to see what would come up. And it says, You deserve love. It says, You are lovable. So, number one, focus on loving yourself
Yeah.
because you can't ask others to love you if you don't love yourself. And then I got teacher knowledge. So, this, you may want to look into some kind of a teaching type, even if it's on a volunteer basis. Maybe you're good at doing certain types of things like sewing or quilting or needle crafting or something, and maybe teach a class or two, or uh, take up reading books to kids at the library. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff where that would really come in handy. And then I got whale song music.
Oh, yes.
So, whatever it is, you find what sings in your heart. What makes your heart sing? And that's what's going to put you in the right direction. And, but I feel very positive about it. Uh, okay, let's see here. We've got, okay, Gabriella Iris. First, thank you for the donation. Getting nervous about my long COVID will complicate my Europe trip in a few weeks. Yeah, don't lose confidence.
No,
No, I just heard, yeah, you're going to have fun.
I'm getting really good card. I get intensity. Yes, you're gonna be able to do a lot of things, and a harmony without struggling. Like things gonna flow. I actually would question Gabriela. What if you end up in Europe and actually feeling you're not getting the same symptoms? I'm not crazy. I know that sounds a bit crazy, but sometimes when you change location, your symptoms evolve.
Or go away
Oh,
completely.
oh,
Um, okay, let's see. What do we get here? Okay, tails of the tide, uncertainty. So this is you're feeling uncertain about it. You're kind of having second thoughts. Is this the right direction for me? Um, but I feel like you're getting communication messages for you. I think this trip is going to be really important as far as you receiving messages of maybe this trip is going to be a catalyst that's going to kind of help open up an avenue to hear your guides and your ancestors better so that you can get a little bit more assured of the direction that you're going in. Sometimes going in a brand new location can help open that up. And
It
then I
can.
got escapism. And what better thing is there for taking a trip to Europe is escapism. Get out of this stupid, crazy country right now and go somewhere that's a little bit saner, like Europe. Just be careful what parts of Europe. But no, you should have, I'm hearing you're going to have fun. That's going to be a lot of fun for you. So um, you should hook up with Mel Dora, the Aloha Shirt Psychic. Um, he does travel stuff and he sets up like special trips all over the place. I know right now he's getting ready to go to Iceland and he's going to be the Galapagos and uh, somewhere else. And I can't remember now that it's already sold out for the summer, but he's already planning trips for like next year, next summer. And they're like, it's like you pay one fee and it pretty much covers everything, and you take the trip and there are events that you go on when you're there. And I know he's been talking about going back to Africa and a few other places. So that's something definitely to check out. Scope him out and see what he's got because uh, sometimes you might find a really good trip that you would enjoy. Thank you, Amanda. That's very sweet of you. And another from Amanda. Thank you. Um, and Early Dawn. Thank you for your donation. And is my husband going to work full time? Oh, going to work full time. All right. Let's see what we get here.
King of Cups, that's him. The star, I'm saying that if he wishes, yes, that would be kind of something that he would do only if he wishes. Does he want to work full time? That's the part that I'm uncertain. If he wants to, he can, but I I'm not 100% sure he does want to.
Okay, well, the first thing I got was the Queen of Wands. So there may be some travel involved if he works full time, um, or at least if not actual travel himself, just new opportunities of kind of looking forward, what's coming ahead. Um, then I get the Three of Swords, and we all know that's heartbreak. So his maybe his first wish of a job he doesn't get and he feels a little heartbroken about it, but then something better is going to come along. So and then I got the Queen of Cups. She's all about nurturing and that divine feminine energy, a lot of nurturing, a lot of love, a lot of comfort. You're going to get that when you feel secure in your job. And then I got harmony of the spheres alignment. So as he aligns himself with spirit they're going to align him with where he needs to be, what he needs to do, what's the best avenue to follow. Um, just don't give up. If he doesn't get what he wants in the beginning, well, then that just means there's something better coming down the road. And just hold off and wait a little bit. And before you know it, he'll be exactly where he's supposed to be. And that's always fun. Um, let's see. Arlene, who is a member, what do my guides want me to know? What do my guides want me to know? He just told me, tell her to take a chill pill. I heard that loud and clear in my ear. Tell her to take a chill pill. You're stressing about stuff, girl. Oh,
Well, the chariot, is there some travel for you? Is there some movement? Because I feel like there's a move energy. I'm trying to understand that. So either like they want you to be more active or move more, or travel.
here you go. All right. Well, I got release, letting go. So you need to let go of some stuff. Uh, overdone with, gone. Drop it. Get rid of it. You don't need it hanging around your neck. Um, and I got success and celebrate. So as you let stuff go and let go of the old crap, you're going to have nice new stuff come in. And then I got, and I know nobody likes to look at a roach, but I got resilient, resistant, uh, resisted. So this is telling you that you're very resilient in what you want, what direction you want to go in. And I guess if anything's going to formalize what that word would mean, it would be a cockroach because they are very damn resilient.
They are.
You can't get rid of them suckers for nothing. And I know I live in South Louisiana. Trust me, they're everywhere down here. I don't care how clean your house is or how well you spray. There are roaches everywhere. So, all right, let's see. I know I just saw another member here. Uh, here we go. Pastel skies. Will I be okay financially for the rest of the year and keep my house? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the Hierophant, you have protection from spirit. I like that. And Four of Wands, that's the home. Like that's the home. So yes, to me, yes and yes.
Pastel skies keep her house. Will pastel skies keep her house? Yes, a very strong yes. Will she be okay financially for the rest of 2026? Another yes. So, yeah, two yeses there, two yeses from
You're
Nate.
good.
You're good to go, girl. No worries. All right, I want to make sure I haven't missed a member. Okay, Fitness Be Yoga. Thank you for the donation. Can you help to figure out if I should start with hypno classes or massage school? I also started pulling tarot cards. Well, I'll be good at it. With tarot cards, you are as good as you practice. Practice, practice, practice. I still have to look up cards.
We all do.
So don't ever think I'll never memorize them all. I quit worrying about that. It's like if I don't get a psychic intuitive hit on a card and I can't remember what it means, I got a cheat sheet that I keep right down here. Where is it at? And I'll pull this sucker out and I'll look it up real quick. Because, 77 cards. And then if you do reversals on top of it, that's 77 more. Is like, maybe if you've been doing it for 50 years, you might have retained that knowledge. But other than that, yeah, tarot cards, I was taught by watch other readers. When they throw cards, you throw cards. Do you get the same cards? Do you get different cards? Why do you think that is? Do you get different cards but the same message? I mean, there's so many ways of looking at it. Something I learned about a year after I started doing cards was number one, quit obsessing on what the meaning of the card was.
Yes.
But number two, look at the background of the card. Or, if you've got a spread laid out, are they all in water? Are they all in mountains? Are they all in just open land? Are they all the same color? Are they all doing similar things like eating or drinking or that kind of thing? Um, and that was, I was pulling cards with a friend who's an artist, and he pointed it out to me, and I was like, I never even thought to look at that. And so it took somebody who looks at cards completely differently than how I looked at them
Yes.
to figure out, oh, I didn't know I could do that. Okay. And it makes a huge difference, and it will change your interpretation sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. So you just go with what you feel like you're being told to go with when it comes to reading the cards. When it comes to hypno classes or massage, I'm hearing do both, but I would really recommend massage because there are not enough good masseuses in the world for those of us who need them and can't afford them. So maybe look at a low cost program for a masseuse. Um, that would be a big hit. Uh, take insurance. A lot of people's insurance will pay for a massage if it's medically warranted. Um, but yeah, I'm getting lots of good stuff.
Everything. I'm getting everything. Yes, to the hypnotherapy class, massage, going with the flow. I got three cards for those three questions, and they all, I would just point out based on what Sherry's saying, they're all water, blue and water. So something just to think about your connection with the element of water.
There you go. Uh, water therapy
Mm.
is a good kind of offshoot you could do with hypnosis. I guess you don't want to hypnotize people in the water. That could have an adverse effect, maybe. But
But
you
you
do a
can
lot of
massage.
massage type stuff in the water that you normally, that you could implement. That would be something. I know me with spinal injury that I have, it's difficult to exercise normally because I'm having to fight gravity, and my spine has a hard time doing that. And so over the years, whenever I took aqua therapy, oh my God, it was a difference of night and day because suddenly I could move and do things in the water that I couldn't do out of the water.
Yeah.
So that's another way to look at that. But I feel like either one of those classes are going to be really good for you. And as far as the cards, just practice makes perfect. Just practice on friends, practice on family members, practice on yourself. I mean, whatever you need to do, but just practice. Don't be afraid, and don't be afraid if you feel something different off a card than what the book says it means or what somebody else says they're getting. You go with what you're told to go with. Sometimes it feels really silly, but you go with what you're given. And
You can pull cards in the water.
yeah, you could get waterproof cards.
Or
They
you can
make
be like in a pool and putting the cards on the side of the pool.
There you go. There you go. You could create your own deck for how to implement massage or hypnosis or something, and use that deck as a means of incorporating the two together. That thought never occurred to me until just this second when
Yeah.
Nate said read cards in the water, and I'm like, okay, wait, they'll get wet. How is that going to work? Because I'm thinking in the water, not on the side of the pool. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's so many different avenues you could branch off from there with. So I say learn your basics and then just wherever the wind takes you, go with it. Okay. Ricky, 71333. Many blessings to you both with all the drama, political crap, and sexual abuse in the world around me. What message can my guides give me personally to give me hope, light to hold on to? Number one, you are loved. The universe loves you. You are loved. You don't have to do anything special or pull any strings, or just know that you are loved.
I got
And
patience. I think you also want to brace yourself, like one step at a time. We
yeah,
this it took a while to change this world. It's gonna take another while to fix it. But have confidence, completion. Have confidence that certain things will come true and on time.
yeah. Um, all right, I got finances and career, which says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So if you're in a relationship or maybe thinking about a relationship, think economically for right now until things kind of get shorn up a little bit. And granted, with all the craziness in the world right now, that can be a big if for a lot of people. But then I get make the effort. And that simply says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And that's any kind of love, not just romantic love. That can be familial love. That could be just good friendships or uh, close working relationships with people, that um, as you make that effort, it's going to come back on you tenfold. So never, just remember that no matter how dark it gets, all it takes is just a pinpoint of light to dispel the darkness. I
It's true.
mean, and that's that's a given. That simply sing that song, "This Little Light of Mine." I'm gonna make it shine. Even if that's the only two sentences you sing of it, it's true. I mean, you're going to get back what you put out. So you have to, if you want to feel hope, then you've got to put out hope. So it goes together. Um,
Yes.
and I hope that helps you. So let's see. We had Miley. Thank you for your donation. My son is still unsure where he will be attending school, New York or Philadelphia. Still waiting, but already making. Okay, well,
I'm
I
happy.
can't read on your son because I don't have permission from him to read on him. I can read the energy around the situation. That's just how I operate when I'm reading. Um, Other people read differently, so Nate
This,
may be able to get right in on them. So
yeah, I'm not sure what the I'm not sure what the exact question is.
I guess maybe they're trying to figure out if he's going to go to New York or Philadelphia.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm. If that's wrong, then say something. Miley. It's Miley, not Millie.
I'm getting the energy of this question that your son will get some news, awareness, but a bit late in the game. So it almost feels like whatever he wants, the confirmations are coming, but really late, almost like last minute. So I understand this is stressful, but I just get the feeling that this is coming, but late.
Yeah, I got whispers of the tempest, caution. So be cautious around it. Like Nathe is saying, it's not. He's not going to get an early answer. He's going to get maybe right on up until the last minute kind of answer. Um, and so there's caution there. Don't plan in one direction and then the other direction comes through. Be flexible enough to go in whatever direction it winds up being. And then I get spirit message, the other side. So he might want to look into doing some meditation or some guided meditations or something that can help him um, kind of tune into spirit a little bit better to find out what direction he's truly feeling to go in. Because if he asks, they're going to tell him. So that's yeah, he's that's gonna oh, thank you,
Uh,
Addie. Uh,
Sherry, I wanted to alert you like there's been a little bit of an issue with Kat M. Smith. She's made a donation. She wanted to donate for 99, but
oh my
$299
God.
went through.
Um,
Yes. So she's a bit worried. So I wanted to alert you on that.
okay. I don't know how. Uh, I don't know how I would. I'll probably have to go in after this show, Cat, and plug in YouTube and find out how do I uh,
Reverse, if this is
reverse or
reverse.
charge or something. Yeah. Depending on how you paid for it, you might be able to go in and stop payment on it on your end. Um, I'm not really sure. I want to write down the names so I don't forget to look.
Like
Um,
I'm thinking, Kat, that maybe if it's a PayPal, you could put a claim on it, or credit card, put a claim on it right away.
yeah,
I'm not sure this is going to Sherry, but I'm not sure she can do something about it.
yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, I can check. I'll have to go into YouTube creator stuff and find out how to change that. But um, I'm sorry that happened. I mean, I
And
don't
actually,
know.
yeah, if it might still be time to reverse it. She said she looked and nothing came up. So maybe it's still
Yeah,
time
yeah,
to do something.
yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to put it up and I'm going to let Nate read on the question.
Yes.
And I'm going to go take a peek into
Okay.
YouTube real quick and see if I can reverse that. Um, I don't know. Uh,
Why don't you do that, Sherry, and I'll read on Kat's question.
yeah,
Okay. I have to had to close my crafting business down because of medical issues. So far, I've been unable to sell my stock. I haven't offered almost 15,000 worth of inventory for 750. Wow, no luck. Would I be able to sell this inventory? First thing that I'm hearing, Kat, is that there should be people that are willing to take these, but you have not come across them. And so I feel that you might have to look further out, um, for other people that are indeed interested. Let me see if this talk will be bought out.
Okay, let's see.
I'm getting a yes, and I see a woman involved. So I feel like you might need to kind of let the word out even more. But I see this being sold. But you need to talk to kind of different groups or different connections. So explore a little bit outside your usual connections.
Um, okay, now, Kat, I'm reading here. It says if you see a charge on your card or bank statement for a digital purchase, which would be like making a super chat, that you didn't make, or I guess if you made a mistake on it, you can report the charges to the support team. Um, refunds for super chat. Okay. All right. There's an article here going into refunds, so I'm gonna look into that after after the show is over because it's like several page long article that I don't read that fast.
Was it
All right.
a credit card, Cat, or a PayPal, or because I would suggest to contest the
Yeah, if
charge.
you used your credit card or your PayPal or your Venmo, you should be able to call them and say, I had an accidental charge and I need to put a stop payment on it or reverse it or whatever. And that way they can stop it a lot faster on your end than I can from my
Yeah,
end.
because I
Um,
don't think Sherry.
I
It's
don't know if
unfortunate.
I have,
We don't have access. I feel we
yeah,
don't
I
touch
don't
the aspect.
know. I mean, there was an article on how to refund.
Thank
Oh
you
no,
so
it says super chat, super stickers, blah 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 are voluntary non-refundable payments. So from YouTube's point of view, they're non-refundable. So that's going to be something that you're going to have to do on your end with whatever card you use to make that payment with. And it's not going to show up to me until like the middle of next month anyway, because it takes a whole month before it gets processed through and sent to me. Um, and then,
your payment doesn't come to us. It comes
right,
to
it
you,
goes
and you.
through Google AdSense, which it then gets processed, and then once a month we get cut our share of the check. And believe me, YouTube takes a nice, pretty little chunk of that money themselves. So we get what's left. And that comes once a month. And it's usually like right at, like I get mine in around the 20th. So I've already gotten my recent payment. I won't get another payment from them until mid May. Um, so
Yeah,
you can probably stop payment for that
call
a
your
lot
bank.
faster and a lot easier on your end. Just call your credit card company, your bank, whatever it is you used to make the pay the donation with. Just say, you hit a wrong button and it did the wrong amount and you need to reverse it. And they should be able to go in and reverse it. That hopefully that's not a problem. I'm gonna leave that. Um, oh, hi, BET Creates. Thank you for becoming a member. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's see. I want to make sure I haven't had. Okay, Goddess Rhiannon. Will my mother ever walk again? She's doing physical therapy now.
I feel so, Goddess Rhiannon. I just felt like this is gonna take a fair amount of time, but I see her able to do so. Six of Swords is a movement, but Four Swords is rest and healing. So lots of time to get there.
All right. Well, the first thing I got was a Ten of Pentacles. So, um, I feel more like that's as she works through her physical therapy, depending on the medical diagnosis, what it is. I mean, did she like just break a leg or something and she's getting healed, or is there a different issue like some kind of a like muscular dystrophy or something like that? Um, a lot of it is going to depend on the medical diagnosis, and I'm not a doctor, so I can't give you a medical diagnosis. I can tell you that what I'm feeling is that if it's something that is curable, fixable, and she does her due diligence and follows through with the therapists say, there's a real good chance she's going to come out of it no problem. Um, but a lot of that's going to depend on that medical diagnosis. And I'm not a doctor, so I can't medically tell you, and I get Two of Cups, so that feels like there are relationships that that are going to help her get through this regardless of how well she does or does not heal. um, I know when I was first injured they told me I might not walk again, and I
Mm.
just refused to believe it, and I did everything they told me to do, and I can walk. I have to use a cane, but I can walk. So it's sometimes you gotta kind of take what's left given to you. It may not be exactly what you want, but never say never in my book. I mean, unless the doctors come back with it's a medical impossibility, never say never. So that's that's just the way I see it. Um, all right, let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Arlene. Thank you. And let's see. Anna Vaughn, what are messages for me? Okay, let's see. What are some messages for Anna Vaughn?
I got the Ace of Cups, which is an energy of emotions and compassion, and also the King of Cups, which is a man involved. So I was wondering, Anna, if there were maybe an ancestors of yours that is sending um, love and care. I just feel someone from the other side that um, is extending an ancestor, extending some support.
Yeah. I got release, letting go of grudges. Um, as you release grudges, past hurts, old feelings of pain and hurt, uh, feeling, like you've been betrayed or whatnot. As you release it and let it go, with every release of the negativity, more positivity is going to come into you, because spirit's going to fill that up with the positive of love. And then I got soul migration, humility. So again, that's as you let go of all that stuff and start just reaching out to spirit. Let me get rid of this, let me get rid of that, and start moving forward. Before you know it, you're going to be in a much better place mentally, emotionally, spiritually. They all work together. So but you got to be willing to put in the work for it. So that's not always easy to do, but it is possible. Okay. BET creates. Hello, you both are amazing. Oh, thank you. Nathe is definitely amazing. I've learned a lot from him. I'm always learning from him. Um, will my son get his job back or find a new job? Okay. Let's see. Lebet creates son get his job back. No. Will he get a new job?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. When it stops midstream and goes in the other direction, that's when I know they're really listening. So no on getting his job back, yes on getting a new job. That's what I'm getting.
I was getting new job as well for you, but it creates within for you, for your son, within 3 months.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. And let's see. Oh, thank you, Prairie Griffith. That's awfully sweet of you. Um,
Viviani.
Viviani. And oops, I didn't mean to do that. Reopen that. I had that tab saved and accidentally hit close on it. Um, Thank you, Viviani, with her 1111 there. Some positive angel numbers. Um, Message from guides. Okay. Let's come up. I got to get Viviani back on the slumber party with me again.
Experiencing. So you're about to experience new energies, like a door opens. You're experiencing new energies. You've been fighting a lot in the past, but now you're releasing this fighting. You're reaching a new cycle, this cycle of maturity. So you're going from one door to the next. And final context makes sense, transformation. So you are moving from one cycle to another cycle, the cycle of fighting to the cycle of experiencing, and that is a process of transformation.
Oh, harmony, your ability to see both sides of an issue, whether if it's in a reading or something personal for yourself, it brings harmony to you, and you in turn bring harmony to others because of your ability to be able to see both sides of something, especially when you go into the Akashic records. And I know you're a really good Akashic record reader.
Yes.
Um, and then I got other someone else. So someone else is getting ready to come into your life. That's going to bring you some different perspectives, is what I'm getting. Um, yeah, that's really good. I like that. So that's what we got for you. And thank you very much. Oh, Sue Toppy popped in here real quick. Thank you for your donation, Sue.
Message of a black kitten.
Return about a black kitten, please. Old cat named Black Kitten. Okay. So it's an old man that's lost. There we go. An old cat that's lost.
Is it lost or
Oh, I
we
don't
don't
know. I
we
was
don't know?
just picking up lost. That's what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
heard in
well,
my head.
maybe that is the yeah.
That's
You
what
wanna
I heard in my head when I read it. So
you wanna tell us, Sutofi, is your
if I'm off,
cat lost? Black kitten,
um,
is he or she lost?
passed. Okay, passed.
Okay.
Okay. So
I feel like he is just doing fine moment to moment on the other side, being very relaxed. I feel like he's saying that he or she saying that they had a lot of stress before they crossed, and now they're moment to moment and back to playful.
I got whale dance, joy. They are in so much joy right now, and they just want you to know that there's no sadness, there's no hurt, there's no pain, there's just joy and love,
Mm.
and they're still kind of checking on you
Around.
now. Yeah, they're still around. I mean, they don't ever leave us. Sometimes they reincarnate, they come back as another pet. Could be the same breed, could be a completely different kind of pet, could be a person. I mean, um, but yeah, I just pick up a lot of joy and a lot of love. They're in a good place, so you don't have to worry about them, and they're bringing you a lot of love and joy. So, well, we're at an hour and 2 minutes, so I hate to cut y'all off. I know we couldn't get to everybody. I am sorry. Um, like I said, I'll be back on at noon tomorrow, and then again at 10 o'clock Central Time tomorrow night. If you pop in either one, just say you weren't able to get to me Friday with Nate, and I'll put you to the front of the line. Okay, so and Nate's going to be doing a show tomorrow, so you might be able to finagle to get a question or two out of him. So
If you wish, actually.
I'm not sure what exactly you'll be doing, but he'll be up and running. So in between travel times. And thank you, Nate, for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Kat, please let me know if you got that straightened out. I mean, I'm gonna try to see if there's anything I can do on my end, but um, uh, yeah, let me know if you get that taken care of, so we can get that dealt with. And the rest of y'all have a great weekend. Um,
Thank you, Jackie and Viviani
yeah,
and
all the moderators, thank you,
moderators.
big time. I could not do it without your help. Um, y'all are awesome. And Viviani, if you want to come on this Saturday night, shoot me an email, let me know. And because I haven't sent an email out to anybody yet. And have a safe trip, have fun in your travels,
Thank
come
you.
back to us hearty
In
and whole.
in 2 weeks for the deep dive on my channel.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Well, my book is closed. I got stuff piled on top of it. I'll post it, y'all. Don't worry. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great Friday afternoon.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
your weekend. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. So, bye for
Bye,
now.
everyone.